The edge. Coaches work hard to supply it. Teams know when they've got it. That feeling of confidence on the field that translates into points on the board. Enter the ProPal Defender. A new dimension in athlete training. Whether you're a receiver, a defensive back, or a linebacker, confidence, concentration, and hand-eye coordination play a major role in your ability to succeed. Teams from high schools to the NFL are gaining the competitive edge, developed through multiple repetitions in tough game-like conditions.
It reminds me of a defensive back putting his arms up. When he deflects the ball, it helps me concentrate on it.
The ProPal Defender creates a 5-yard vision impairment screen and the opportunity for the ball to be deflected. This forces the athlete to maximize his concentration until he's tracked the ball into his hands.
ProPal gives you that vision impairment. Looking through the device and seeing it, following the ball, tracking that ball is so important.
Oklahoma State quarterback coach Ron Calcagni has worked with some of the country's leading collegiate receivers. He knows the edge the ProPal Defender provides.
It's building your confidence is key to being successful as a receiver or any type of position that you play. You got to have confidence in yourself. With the ProPal, you can get the confidence.
The ProPal Defender will maximize practice repetitions and minimize the time needed to perfect skills. It challenges the athlete on every rep. There are no more easy catches. The ProPal Defender raises practice to a whole new level. Bob Bratkowski, Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator.
We have found that it's been a real nice change of pace in our daily practice schedule. The receivers have enjoyed the fact that it creates a little bit more attention, a little more focus on their part to catch the ball. The deflection part of it also creates a quicker hand-eye coordination factor in the receiving skills.
Until now, there's been nothing like the ProPal Defender. Over the years, coaches at every level of competition have attempted to create this scenario for receivers, defensive backs, and other athletes who are required to track objects in motion and handle them successfully. Never again will you run drills behind goalposts, throw dummies in the air, or underutilize players' practice time by using them as scarecrows. With a ProPal Defender, you'll achieve the skill development you've always sought. Former Oakland Raider tight end and future Hall of Famer Dave Casper.
What a device like the ProPal does is it teaches your eyes always to watch the ball and to ignore everything else. That's not natural, it's unnatural. And so there's the two things that you need in a blur drill are one, something that impedes your vision for a short period of time, and then something that you might actually hit the ball. Once you've taught your eyes to ignore the movement, then you will do that in every situation you're in. In fact, you're much more likely to do it in a game because your heightened concentration will follow through. The bottom line to it, it's an easy drill. It does create everything you need to have in a blur drill. It doesn't deflect the ball too much so it doesn't break your finger like a goalpost would. So it's a safe blur drill. And it doesn't need a coach, so players are more likely to use it.
Teams already using the ProPal include the Seattle Seahawks, the Minnesota Vikings, the Chicago Bears, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, the Tennessee Volunteers, the Alabama Crimson Tide, the Wolverines of Michigan, the Washington Huskies, Syracuse, Oklahoma State, the Red Raiders of Texas Tech, the Arkansas Razorbacks, Texas Christian University, and Emporia State, as well as a host of high schools from coast to coast. The ProPal Defender was designed by an athlete for athletes. 5 years of research and development produced the product you see today. The central elongated pole consists of multiple sections of molded plastic. These may be assembled in a variety of configurations, securely interlocking with each other. The ProPal Defender is safe. The foam-protected arms allow players to run through the device without injury. The spring-loaded base is mounted on either of two options. 7-inch spikes secure it to natural turf, or you may use the multi-surface base for grass or any synthetic surface.
The spring-loaded base allows it to take a hit and quickly move back to training position. This feature ensures rapid repetitions of skill development drills in less time than you're spending now. The ProPal Defender is backed by a 1-year limited warranty on its plastic injected parts and spring-loaded base.
The thing about the ProPal that excites me and excites my players, that you're competing against it. Every day you're competing against it. And you see improvement. Sometimes, hey, the ProPal beats you. But you got to get back up there and you got to get lined up there and you got to follow that ball. You got to track that ball in there and you got to see it into your hands. And it's a competition. And I feel like, this device, it's an edge. It's definitely an edge. And I want to be the best coach I can possibly be. And I know my players do too. So I think the ProPal gives us that edge.
If you've been looking for the edge, you found it in the ProPal Defender. Fast multiple repetitions in game-like conditions, improving concentration, consistency, and confidence. The ProPal Defender is a patented product of Killer Skills Incorporated. To learn more about the ProPal Defender, call toll-free 1-800-977-6725.